A public defender is an attorney employed by the community and responsible for giving legal aid without cost to any person who seeks it and is financially unable to employ private counsel. How close a confession is to the truth, even a full confession. Does it represent the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth? This, then, is the story of one such confession.
You can call me whenever you're ready.
We've got your address and telephone number, Miss Pearson.
Mrs. Selby. That's better. All we're going to do is to ask you a few questions. Try to get a clear picture of what happened.
I'll tell you what happened. She pulled a gun on Jack, shoved it in his chest and pulled the trigger.
That's the fourth time you told us that, Miss Pearson. Now, why don't you let us handle this investigation our own way?
I don't see what has to be investigated. You've got the body. Your partner's got the gun. And there's a girl who killed him.
Is there anything I can get you, Mrs. Selby? Wouldn't you like a glass of water?
No, thank you. I'll be all right.
Well, of all the... You guys sure go out of your way to be nice to a dame who just plugged a guy.
If you ever find yourself in this kind of a fix, Miss Pearson, we'll try to be nice to you, too.
Don't strain yourself.
We'll go now, Mrs. Selby. Let me have the gun. Mrs. Selby, have you ever seen this gun before?
Yes.
It's a Smith & Wesson, serial number 11784, 38 caliber. It contained one empty cartridge, Remington, and 3 live rounds. It's booked under tag number A7813. Is this the gun you used to shoot your husband?
I didn't mean to do it.
No. I just want to know if this was the gun you used.
Yes, it was.
I feel sick.
Can I get you a doctor?
No, I'll be all right.
Bill, see if you can scout up a cup of coffee for Mrs. Selby. Bill, you better get one for Madge here, too. You all right now?
Yes, I'm all right.
Mrs. Selby, where did you first see this gun?
I don't remember.
Now, try and remember. I'll help you. Was it just lying around the living room?
No.
In the kitchen?
No.
In the dining room?
Please.
Well, it was in the bedroom then.
Yes, the bedroom.
Well, where in the bedroom?
I don't remember where. What difference does it make? I told you I killed him. What more do you have to know? Jack and I had an argument.
What about?
He brought this girl, this Flo Pearson, home with him. They'd both been drinking. Flo spilled a drink on the rug. I told him to get out and to take her with him.
Well, how did he take that?
He lost his temper. Said it was his house as well as mine.
Oh, I take it he didn't go then.
No.
So, you went into the bedroom, you saw the gun, you picked it up, you came back into the living room and used it on your husband, is that right?
Yes, I guess so.
Well, will you sign your name to that statement?
Yes, I'll sign my name.
Oh, thanks, Bill.
Yes, Alice?
Philip Nevins is here, sir.
Philip Nevins?
The Patricia Selby case.
The Patricia Selby case. We'll send him right in. Hello, Mr. Nevin.
Good afternoon, Mr. Matthews. You're handling Mrs. Selby's case, aren't you?
I am.
But why the public defender? She must have some money of her own, hasn't she?
Well, at the moment, she's completely without funds. Everything is tied up in litigation.
I came as quickly as I could. I canceled the rest of my tour. I saw her today at the county jail and told her I'd like to help her, but she refused to listen to me.
Won't you be seated? Now, tell me, Mr. Nevins, what is your interest in this case?
Hasn't Patricia told you anything about me?
This is the full transcript of the preliminary hearing. There isn't a single mention of anyone named Philip Nevins.
She obviously avoided mentioning my name.
Mr. Nevins, what is your interest in Patricia Selby?
I love her, Mr. Matthews. I want to marry her.
Then you would like to help her.
More than anything else in the world.
All right, then. Suppose you tell me everything you know about Patricia Selby. As he talked, the whole tangled, emotional story began to emerge.
Who is it?
Who do you think? Your husband.
What do you want, Jack?
I want to see you about something. Come on, baby, open up.
Please, Jack, I'm not feeling very well. I don't want to see you, Jack.
Honey, only for a minute. I won't bother you, I promise.
You always promise.
Look, Pat, it's important. I promise I won't bother you.
All right. What's so important?
You look great, honey.
Don't call me honey. It's a little late for that.
Just because people get divorced doesn't mean they can't be friends.
You said it would only take a minute.
You've done something to the room.
I put up new drapes.
You always had a knack for decoration. I think that's one of the first things I liked about you.
Please, Jack, let's stop pretending. We're divorced. It's all over between us. Can't you get that through your head?
Pat, can't we make another go of it?
We've been over that a dozen times.
Why not? Why do you want to get rid of me?
Jack, you've been drinking again.
You'll never get rid of me, you hear that? Nobody's going to make a fool of me.
My arm, you're hurting my arm.
Next time I'll break it. If you think anybody can stop me, you're crazy. 6 more weeks for the final decree, huh? A lot of good it's going to do you, baby. 6 weeks or 6 years, you're never going to get rid of me. I guess I was a little rough the last time. Went out and got yourself a court order prohibiting me from molesting you. Now, why'd you want to do a thing like that?
Jack, I'm begging you. Go away. Leave me alone.
The court says I'm not supposed to bother you. All right, there's the phone. Call the cops. Tell them I'm violating that order.
Please, Jack, please.
Call the cops, I'll kill you. Understand?
What do I have to do to be free of you?
As long as you live, court orders, final decrees, anything else, you'll never be free of me.
We both know what a mistake our marriage was. Why do we go on like this?
I did too much for you to have you walk out on me.
You did too much for me. I suppose your drinking and your other women made you an ideal husband.
Man's entitled to a little fun.
Fun. Your idea of fun. What's the matter with you, Jack? You're not human. Because you married me, does that mean you own me?
That's right. I own you, baby. Just like I own this house and every stick of furniture in it.
You have no right to say that.
Got every right in the world. I paid for it, every last cent.
Well, you didn't pay for me.
Oh, no? Who staked your old man when he wanted to go into business? Nobody else would lend the old thief a dime. I staked him to 10,000 bucks. 10,000 bucks right down the drain.
He would have paid you back. He didn't die intentionally.
I'm not so sure. All I know is I'm out the dough. And that's the last time anybody puts anything over on me.
Will you leave now?
No. Why should I? This is my house. My wife. Even my liquor. I think I'll settle down to a nice, old-fashioned evening at home.
Some of her friends, understanding what she was going through, tried to help. Tried to get her out occasionally, have a little fun.